Recently, Donald Trump has escalated his struggle with Harvard University. Remember what the issues were. Harvard had not really followed the letter of the law according to the 2022 Supreme Court ruling, which it and the University of North Carolina had lost. Recently, two Harvard students who assaulted a Jewish student, one of whom was kind of rewarded with a $65,000 honorarium through the auspices of the law school. Another one was given an honorific title at a graduation at the Divinity School, a marshal. That sent the wrong message.
They're allowing anti-Semitism in the year 2025 as if it's the 19th century or something. What are you doing?
Victor Davis Hanson unveils Harvard's dark secret. They're defying the law to preserve their elite status, shielding anti-Semitism to appease wealthy donors and radical activists. Why take such a risk? It's about power, maintaining a $53 billion empire trumps justice, fueled by arrogance and foreign influence. Trump's had enough, seeing this as a betrayal of American values.
They were, by court order, to stop giving preference in admissions, in hiring, in promotion, in retention on the basis of race, gender, etc., what we would call DEI. Second, they have also been getting a lot of money from foreign governments, not always fully accounted for.
Why does Harvard cling to DEI despite the court's ruling? It's a calculated move. DEI keeps activist loyalty, a shield against criticism, while foreign cash buys silence and influence. They're betting their $53 billion endowment can outlast legal scrutiny, prioritizing power over principle. This arrogance stems from decades of unchecked privilege, believing they're above the law.
They're just saying, I don't really want to give Harvard any money. They've got $53 billion. They're private. They're not public institutions.
When the Trump administration came into power, they said, my gosh, these universities are bastions supposedly of civil discourse, civil rights, but they're abusing these privileges.
Why does this matter? Harvard's defiance isn't just rebellion. It's a signal to other universities that wealth can defy justice. They're banking on public apathy, thinking taxpayers won't care about their $53 billion hoard. But this emboldens hate, from anti-Semitism to campus chaos, showing why Trump's intervention is less about politics and more about restoring a moral line that's been crossed.
And we're not going to fund a Columbia University, to take one example, with $400 million unless they concede to certain protections of their own students. You're not obeying the First or the Fourth or Fifth or Sixth Amendments. You're not guaranteeing the Bill of Rights to your own student.
Why is Trump cracking down so fiercely? He's not just punishing Harvard, but signaling that no institution can hide behind prestige when it flouts the Bill of Rights.
So we have about 300,000 Chinese students and maybe 250,000 from the Middle East that pay full tuition.
This isn't just oversight. It's a deliberate choice to prioritize donor influence over student safety, letting anti-Semitism fester. Trump's pushback aims to break that cycle, asking why a public-funded institution can ignore the very rights it's meant to uphold.
So my advice to Columbia University, and especially to the president of Princeton, either protect the civil rights of Jewish students and students in general, or expect a backlash from the federal government, the magnitude of which you really have not recognized and you should fear.
Foreign tuition props up their budget, but it's a Faustian bargain. They're gambling that wealth can shield them from backlash, underestimating Trump's resolve to protect students. This clash isn't just about money. It's about why a university would sacrifice its soul for profit, risking billions to avoid reform. In conclusion, Hanson insists, Trump's crackdown seeks to end this cycle, forcing reform or ruin. This fight reveals why universities resist change, fear of losing control, and why America's campuses teeter on a knife edge. Share your take, subscribe to stay informed on this pivotal battle. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button so more people see it. And if you want more sharp takes on global power plays, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.